Welcome. Welcome to our special web class. I'm really excited to have you here. This is Get Clients Today, 3 simple steps to get all the clients you could ever want. And I believe that anyone who wants to help other people for a living should be rewarded handsomely for doing so. So if you've struggled to get clients in the past, if you're a coach or consultant or a healer, if you do some sort of work that actually makes a difference in people's lives, then I want to help you get that work out in the world in a big way. One of my mantras is, people need our help, let's get people coached. So with the tools and strategies I'll be sharing with you today, you'll have what you need to get out there and do just that, to get out and get the world coached, get clients and make a bigger difference, and obviously make a much bigger income as well. So let me ask you just a few questions to make sure you're in the right place and to make sure that this training is really going to be useful for you. So do any of these sound like you? Either you'd like to be a coach, but you're not sure exactly what to do and you don't want to waste time. You are already a coach or consultant or healer that struggles to get clients and you wish there was an easier way to figure it all out. Or maybe you have clients, but you're getting tired of having to constantly chase new clients every month, especially finding those high-paying ones. Or maybe you want to build an actual coaching business, not just play the hope and wait game for your next client. And do you ever feel like people think your coaching business is a hobby, or have you ever wondered that yourself? Or, do you want a business that gives you the freedom to live life on your own terms and the ability to choose who you work with, be able to pick your own clients, cherry pick the best clients for you? Are you overwhelmed with trying to figure out the coaching puzzle and you just love a clear path? Are you tired of wasting time with all the little things and you just want to focus on the bigger picture of your business and the parts that are the most fun, the actual coaching of the clients and the other fun stuff? Or do you want to feel connected to the coaching community to find and connect with others so that you can finally stop feeling isolated in your business? If any of these sound like you, then that's perfect because you're in the right place. I've been a coach for over 16 years now, and I remember going through all the stages of growing a coaching business, and it can be really tough. Coaching is a really rewarding business to be in, but it is a business, and we have to make money from it in order to continue serving the world. Being a successful coach, after spending so many years stumbling and trying to figure a way to make it work, has allowed so many great things to come into my life. I actually met my amazing wife after being coached by a dating coach. We've been married for going on 8 years now. We have 3 amazing kids. I'm really excited for you. Coaching has created such a great life for me and so many in the industry, and I know it can do the same for you. In fact, I look at this as really being the ticket. For me, this is like the ticket to everything I've ever wanted. Having a successful coaching business has led to having big successful online product launches and doing huge sold out live events and hosting masterminds and being endorsed by some of the biggest names in the industry, writing #1 best-selling books, and really living my dream life and enjoying my dream business. I'm so excited for you because this is what's possible for you. Not only have I been able to do this myself, but I've been able to help thousands and thousands and really tens of thousands of people all over the world to be able to get more coaching clients, make money, and make a bigger difference in the world. And I want that for you too. Just by being on this special training today, you're already a huge step closer to where you want to be. You're going to get to learn from many of my years of trial and error and hopefully avoid all the mistakes that I made along the way. I remember the beginning of my coaching business was such a struggle. A lot of my clients didn't stick around very long, which made me really doubt myself. And I thought maybe I'm just not that good of a coach if they weren't staying. What I realized later was that, how long clients stick around, certainly how good of a coach you are has an influence on it, but a lot of it has to do with just the practicalities of business and just frankly signing clients up for a long period of time. So, in the early days, I would just sign clients up on a month-to-month basis and they'd stick around for 2 or 3 months, maybe a little bit longer. And then eventually I started signing clients up for 6 months or a year. And I noticed that not only did they stick around for 6 months or a year, they started getting better and better results. And I found the longer people were getting coaching, the better the results they were getting for themselves. But those early days were tough because I was filled with a lot of self-doubt because I was doing a lot of the wrong things. Even though maybe my coaching was good, just the business side of things were wrong, and it led me to a lot of self-doubt. And once I learned some of the really important lessons about signing up clients and how to make someone really eager to even have a session with you, those things made such a huge difference. And I'm going to share those things with you on this call. But before that, it was like a roller coaster. I'd get a couple clients, I'd lose a couple clients, I'd fall behind on my mortgage. I was playing this, can I pay my mortgage game, basically. Every month it was like, okay, am I going to be able to make all my payments, my car payment, my house payment? Some months I did and some months I didn't. And then I would maybe get a client who would pay, like do a full pay for 6 months up front, and I'd be flush with cash for a little bit. I'd catch up on all my bills. And then months would go by without me getting any more clients. And it was just this up and down, roller coaster ride, which unfortunately roller coasters are a lot more fun than this thing. Anyway, I couldn't rely on myself to get clients consistently. And someone saying yes to me in my coaching sort of just seemed random. Like I didn't know the real reason they were saying yes, or in reality, mostly no. And I remember one day, it had been just a really tough week. I was working so hard, working so many hours, and not actually working with a lot of clients. I was just spinning my wheels, trying to figure all these things out, trying to work on marketing materials and just creating different programs. I was taking shots in the dark that weren't getting me anywhere. I just felt so frustrated from doing this for so many years without seeing a ton of results. And I thought, I was taking out I was actually taking out the garbage, and I thought, wow, if I just got a regular job, even as a garbage man, it would be easier than this. And I literally thought to myself, you know what, I'm quitting and I'm going to become a garbage man, because I figured they probably have, get good benefits, some health insurance and whatnot. Luckily, I ended up getting on the phone with one of my best friends, and I just told him, I'm quitting. I'm going to go get a regular job. And luckily for me, we were buddy coaches. We used to buddy coach each other all the time. So he knew I was a really good coach. He said, you just can't quit. You're too good of a coach. You're born to do this. And, he helped me come up with a plan, and he challenged me to read a book every week, and I was like, oh man, I'm kind of a slow reader. There's no way I could do it. But for 36 weeks in a row, I read a book every week. And, most of the books were on personal growth. They were on business. They were on marketing. And I had to take all of this stuff and figure out how it would apply to my coaching business. It wasn't really a step-by-step, coaching business 101. Do this, do this, do this. Not all the ideas that I was reading were working, but I would take some ideas and I'd sort of try to cobble this idea together with a different one and tweak it and, make it work for the coaching industry. I would test this and test that. Some things would move me closer to getting clients. Some things would move me further away. Eventually, over several years, I'd built up a pretty great coaching business. So much so that a lot of other coaches started asking me, what the heck am I doing? And a handful of coaches hired me to help them with their coaching business. 4 out of 5 of the very first coaches who hired me to coach them one-on-one grew their business to over $100,000 a year within 18 months. And one of them actually did it in just 72 days, from having 0 clients to having a 6-figure coaching business in just 72 days. And that's when I realized that all the things that I had to learn through the school of hard knocks, through trial and error, through all that self-doubt and agony, and all the days where I felt like I just didn't want to get out of bed because why bother? Who am I to coach anybody anyway? Why would anybody listen to me? Why would anybody hire me? And now, though, I realized I could take everything that I'd learned and put it into a system to help coaches get clients. And I believe I've helped more coaches get clients than anyone else on earth. I believe I've helped more coaches become 6-figure and even 7-figure earners than anyone else. And I have the #1 best-selling program to help coaches get clients. It's called Free Sessions That Sell. And I'm going to be sharing with you a lot of the secrets from that program right on this call. My goal is that by the end of today's training, you'll have what you need to grow the right kind of business for you, whatever you want that to look like. You'll know exactly what you need to do next to start growing the business of your dreams. You'll understand how the coaching puzzle works together so that you can confidently build the kind of amazing business that impacts the world. You'll know exactly what you need to do next to start growing the business of your dreams and how and where to connect with other awesome coaches just like you. I'm going to share my best secrets with you right now, and I'm going to demystify getting clients and debunk a lot of the secrets and lies that are running rampant in the coaching industry. Over the last 16 plus years, I've seen and heard so many people teach so many things, most of which don't work or don't work very well. So I'm going to show you what's really working today when it comes to getting high paying clients. Right now, let's check in and see where you're at. Let's get a baseline for your business and life right now. First, what are your top 3 goals for your business over the next 12 months? Think about this for a moment and actually write them down. What are your top 3 goals for your business over the next 12 months? What kind of lifestyle do you want your business to give you? And look, without getting clear on your goals, you're going to have a really hard time achieving them, right? These are the things we coach our clients to do, is get clear on their goals. So let me coach you on this right now. So, what are your top 3 goals for your business over the next 12 months? What kind of lifestyle do you want your business to give you? And what milestones would you like to hit? What kind of business do you want to build? What milestones would you like to hit? How do you want your business to impact the world? What does success look like to you in 12 months? What kind of community do you want to build? Let's take a few moments to jot these down. While you're doing that, let me tell you, when I first started, I did not dream big enough. My goals were really tiny. I had a scarcity mindset. I grew up, 4 kids and single mom, that was raising us on a waitress's income. So, my big goal that I had was if I could just make the kind of money I was making at my last job, if I could make that kind of money as in my own boss in my coaching business, then hallelujah, my last job paid me $35,000 a year. So that was really my goal. But it's really important to have big goals, because the bigger the goal is, the juicier it is, the more excited we are to go out and achieve them. If you're still working on your goals, keep going until, you get at least 3, but I'm going to keep going right now. So let's take a look at your biggest challenges. What do you think could be slowing you down, standing in your way, or stopping you from achieving all of the results that you want? What's keeping you from getting all the clients that you want? Is it something you don't know? Maybe you don't have a plan. Maybe you're not sure where to find clients or what to say to attract clients. Is it a confidence thing? Do you doubt yourself? Are you feeling trapped by your business? Do you feel overwhelmed or unsure? Are you bogged down by all the little things? Do you feel isolated in your business? What are the biggest things holding you back? Go ahead and write these down. And remember, only you are going to see these. So when you write down your challenges and you get clear about them, that's the first step to resolving them. Here's something interesting about goal setting and about working with coaches specifically when they set goals versus other kinds of business owners. So, when I got started in my coaching business, I was coaching people. I was a success coach. I was coaching anyone on any different thing. I coached people on losing weight, finding love. Sales professionals hired me to help them, grow their sales, business owners. And eventually I started focusing on coaching business owners. And then after, again, having a lot of success in my coaching business and all these coaches wanting my help, I started doing, asking coaches what their goals were. And I noticed a huge distinction between the goals of a coach business owner, right? If you have a coaching business, you're a business owner, and other business owners. And almost all of the regular business owners, when I would ask them their goals, they would be very clear on their financial goals. And when I asked a lot of coaches what their goals were more about, what they wanted to do. They wanted to write a book. They wanted a certain number of clients, maybe create an online training program, but they didn't have clear financial goals. And most coaches, the reason why I think is because most of us coaches just, we care, we want to help, we just want to do something that we really enjoy, and we're not in it for the money. If you're like me, then you're coming from the same place. But I have found over the years that the people who are the clearest about their goals and clearest about their financial goals are more likely to hit them. And I really want you to make a lot of money, because money is the lifeblood of business. Revenue, sales, money coming in is what fuels the business. It's what's going to help you grow. It's what's going to help you hire extra people to work on your team. Hire people to do the stuff that maybe you don't love to do in your business. You could hire other people who love that stuff and can help you out. Maybe you could even hire, build your own coaching team. I've got over 20 coaches who coach for me, and you might want to build something like that for yourself. Bottom line is, money is important, and if you don't have a clear financial goal, I highly recommend you get one. And I'm just going to set one for you. Frankly, if you want to take it. Obviously, it's up for you to decide. But I think every coach, it took me a lot of years to hit $100,000 a year in my business. But now that I've grown my business to multi-millions, and after helping tens of thousands of coaches over the years, I realized that getting clients and making money in coaching isn't as hard as it was for me in the early days. Because back when I started, I just didn't know what I was doing. So the goal that I would recommend for you is really to start off with a goal to get at least $100,000 a year in your coaching business. And for some of the more advanced coaches on the call, maybe those numbers actually seem kind of small. Maybe your goal is to get to $1 million a year, and that's very possible. And one thing that's really important to keep in mind is that when you have big goals and you're playing a big game, you're going to be attracting clients who are up to big things and are playing a big game themselves. And those are the people who make the best clients, and those are the people who will pay the most for coaching. All right, now that we've got these goals out of the way, you know exactly where you want to go, what you want to achieve, what's holding you back. Let's let it rip here, right? Let's go for it in a really big way. So I'm going to start going really fast. Again, take lots of notes, and let's rock and roll. So I want to share with you the 3-step process for getting coaching clients. Step 1, clients hear about you. Step 2, they have a conversation with you. And step 3, they hire you. That's it. They hear about you. They have an introductory conversation with you. They hire you. I know some of you might be thinking, what, that's it? But so-and-so told me you need to have a big list, or, I thought you need to have this big Facebook audience, or you've got to have written a best-selling book, or you got to have these big, info products and online training programs. You need joint venture partners. You need a fancy marketing funnel. But you don't. You don't need all those things. All you really need is a phone and the ability to take payment. And I say a phone really needs some way to do the coaching. And you could just do that in person. You need a way to take money. So if you have a bank account, somebody could give you a check. I prefer that you have people pay you via credit card, especially if they're going to be doing monthly coaching and are making monthly payments for their coaching, because then you don't have to keep talking to them and asking them for the money. The credit card can just be auto-billed every month. But you don't need a lot of a technology. One of my clients, Barbara, she went to I took a bunch of my clients to this business training seminar a few years ago. And I told everybody go offer introductory coaching sessions to people there. And Barbara actually went one step further, because instead of just getting the introductory coaching sessions scheduled and then doing it later, she actually did these sessions with people right there in person at this event. And she ended up signing up 2 clients just from people she met right at the event, and signing clients up for $3,000 a month each. For a year of coaching. So that's $36,000 for one client, and then $36,000 for the other client. She didn't have a fancy website. In fact, she was joked about how horrible her website was. And it may seem so fast that somebody could meet you and hire you that fast. Not only is it possible, it happens all the time. And I'm going to show you why. Because when you are able to speak the language of clients, so it's really, it's simple. They hear about you, they have an introductory session with you, and they hire you. It's really simple, but you've got to, there's a lot of subtle nuances that are really important on how you go about doing those things. How do you present yourself when people hear about you? How do you invite people to have an introductory coaching session with you? And then what do you do during that introductory coaching session that creates super speed trust, and that helps people realize that you are the solution to the challenges they have? You're the thing that's going to be able to help them achieve the results that they want, which actually is a great segue to my next teaching point, which are the 3 critical success factors for a highly successful coaching business. You need to be able to generate coaching leads. Coaching leads are people who are interested in working with you, people who want to have an introductory coaching session with you. You need to be able to convert those clients. You need to be able to have a conversation with people that actually turns them into clients. And the third critical success factor is that you need to actually be able to help people get results, because people don't pay for coaching, they pay for results. When people hire a coach, it's not because, I want to talk to somebody on the phone a few times a month. No, it's because they actually want help achieving the results they're looking for. Now, if you are new to coaching, or if you have some confidence challenges with how good of a coach you are, or if you're a really good coach but you just want more coaching tools, I'll be sharing with you some coaching secrets to help you get really good at coaching. If you want to get better at coaching, you want some tools for that, I will tell you about that later on in this call. So the 3 critical success factors are being able to generate coaching leads, being able to convert or sign up coaching clients from intro sessions, and to be able to actually help clients get results. So assuming you can help your clients get results, then you really need 2 things. You need to be able to have clients hear about you and have people who hear about you want to have a session with you so that you can actually sign them up for coaching. But once they hear about you, how is it that you get them to want to have a session with you? Well, the answer is by creating a compelling free session offer. Most coaches will just offer a free, no obligation coaching session. So it's kind of boring. And as soon as you say the word, obligation, even if you say no obligation, I don't want you to feel obligated. There's not going to be any obligation. But as soon as you start talking about obligation, you can't help but feel, the person who hears the word obligation can't help but to feel a little bit obligated or even a lot obligated, right? So we don't want to use the word obligation because that sets things off on the wrong foot. And quite frankly, a free coaching session, if you're a coach, we know how valuable coaching is, but regular people don't. So just talking about coaching isn't really going to get them excited. Remember, people don't pay for coaching, they pay for results. So instead of talking about a free coaching session or free no obligation coaching session, what we want to do instead is offer I'll give you an example. So which of these is hotter? Example A, a free 30-minute no obligation coaching session. Or let's say you're a dating coach for women. What if you offered a free Find Your Soulmate Now coaching session? Now, which of these free session offers is going to be more appealing? A or B? Well, obviously it's B. So why is B so compelling? Because it talks about the things that people are interested in. It talks about exactly what somebody wants. If you're a woman who's single and wants to find love, we're hitting all the right notes, right? We're speaking the language of clients. The language of clients is the language of results. Much better to be more specific than it is to be really general. So if you start talking about just helping people go from where they are to where they want to be, that's pretty general. Yeah, somebody who's a single woman who wants to get into a relationship, or somebody who wants to lose weight, or somebody who wants to grow their business, if they just hear somebody say, I help people get from where they are to where they want to be, they could hear that and not necessarily realize that that's something for them. That would help me. Oh, wait, that's going to help me grow my business. Oh, that'll help me lose weight. And the thing is, as a coach, we can help anyone achieve just about anything. That's one of the great things about coaching. And it's actually one of the things that makes coaching really easy to sell, but can sometimes make it really difficult to market. At one of my seminars, I asked people, after lunch, I'll say, hey, who here wants some food? And maybe 1 or 2 people who didn't eat lunch might raise their hand and say they want some food. And then I'll say, do you want, who here wants dessert? And then more hands go up. And then I'll say, who here wants dark chocolate covered strawberries? And then 80-90% of the room is has their arm up and they're jumping out, bouncing out of their chair because they want a dark chocolate covered strawberry. But a dark chocolate covered strawberry is food. So, I could say, hey, you know what? All you guys who said you didn't want food were liars because you really did want food. But the problem was I wasn't speaking their language, right? I wasn't specific enough. So the more specific we are, the better. Now you can use this formula. I'm going to share the formula for how to create this Red Hot free session offer with you. And you can use this formula in any niche market or any type of coaching you might offer. So here's the formula. Formula is you need a name for your session. You don't want to just call it a free coaching session. In this case, I called it a free Find Your Soulmate Now coaching session. So you want to name your coaching something that is concrete, that's tangible, that's results oriented, that's the thing that the people who you're coaching most want. You want to name it that. So you might name it a Finally Thin Forever coaching session if you're a weight loss coach, or a Skyrocket Your Profits coaching session if you're a business coach. Next thing you need to do is create a bulleted list of benefits. Now, the bulleted list of benefits that I use is that are these 3. These are the 3 main ones that I use. Create a crystal clear vision for XYZ. In this case, it was create a crystal clear vision for the kind of man you'd like to attract and the kind of relationship you'd like to have together. The second bullet point is uncover hidden challenges that could be sabotaging your success with whatever it is, the thing, whatever else is related to that topic. So in our example, it's uncover the hidden challenges that may be sabotaging your success with men in dating. And leave this session renewed, re-energized, and inspired to finally attract the man of your dreams. So you can apply this formula to any other niche market, and it's so compelling, it's so enticing that people are going to want to go bananas to get a session with you if you offer an intro session to people. And then from here, once you've got your red hot free session offer, then all you got to do is get it out in front of people. Let's jump into the 7 ways to get a rush of new high-paying clients this week. How to generate these leads, how to get yourself out there. Now you know how to get them to want to have a session with you. How do you get people to want to hear about you? So where do you put this free session offer out in the world so that people immediately go, I want it. I want to work with you. Number 1, the first way to put this intro session out there is if you already have an email list, if you've already grown a list, whether it's a couple hundred people or a couple thousand people or tens of thousands of people, first place to put your red hot free session out there and to get people to want to have a session with you right away is your own email list. So if you have a list, you can send out an email and get a ton of people wanting to have an intro session with you. Now, if you have a really big list, like if you have 5,000 or more people on your list, you might want to be really careful about offering these free sessions to everybody because you get way too many session requests than you can handle. Well, in my Free Sessions That Sell program, I share with you how to pre-qualify folks so that you're going to be having free sessions with the people who are most likely to want to hire you right out of the gate. So this way you're not spending a lot of time spinning your wheels with people, talking to people who aren't interested in working with you. So the first way is sending out a free session offer to your email list and actually sending it out as a standalone email. A lot of times people will take the offer, and they'll bury it. Like they'll have 5 articles in their email newsletter, and then at the very bottom or somewhere like almost at the bottom, they'll have a quick little offer for a free session. But you want to actually make this free session offer to your email list front and center, make it the star of your email, make it the focus for the whole email. And you might even send it out 2-3 times and generate a whole flood of people wanting to have an intro session with you. The second way to generate coaching leads, the second way to get a rush of new high-paying clients when you use this red hot free session offer that we already talked about is on Facebook. So if you could just post something on Facebook, you just post this, say, hey, all the single ladies out there, check this out. And then you have a post that you're offering a free coaching session, a free Find Your Soulmate Now coaching session. Now there's an advanced strategy that I teach in my Free Sessions That Sell program that I don't normally teach, but I'm going to go ahead and share it with you right now just because it's so top of mind for me, is you could actually share an even more condensed version of the free session offer on Facebook. You could just post something as simple as, who else wants to find their soulmate? You can, just depending on what time of the year it is, who else wants to find their soulmate for the holidays, or who here wants to find their soulmate for the new year, or who else wants to find their soulmate for the summer so that you can enjoy some incredible summer love. So you could just say, who else wants to find, who else wants whatever result, and then say, hey, I'm working with people privately to help them get this result, and I'd be happy to jump on the phone and talk to you and help you out for free, as my gift to you. Post yes below if you're interested in having a session with me, or just private message me and we'll set up a time to talk. So a really short post just like that, you post it in Facebook and bam, you could generate a lot of people wanting to have intro sessions with you. Obviously, depending on who all, your friends are and how big your social reach is. But many people have been able to get lots of clients using Facebook. In fact, one of my Free Sessions That Sell students, Lee, she was at one of my live events, and on the way home, she was thinking, what can I do to take action right now? And she was at the airport, and while she was in the security line, she posted a free session offer on Facebook. By the time she got home, she had 5 people wanting a session with her. She ended up signing them all up for one-on-one coaching with her for $1,000 a month. That's $5,000 a month of extra income just by posting this in Facebook. You don't even need a Facebook business page. You don't need necessarily to run Facebook ads. You just can post this right on your Facebook account. All right, number 3, networking events. Networking is another great way to generate intro sessions. At some networking events, you can actually give a 30 or a 60-second commercial. And if you're at a networking event where you get a chance to introduce yourself, then all you have to do is speak out your red hot free session offer. One of my students, Kim, she made a free session offer at a networking event and had 18 people give her their card and say, yes, I want to schedule a session. And she signed up a bunch of clients from that. And so what that looks like is you just go to the networking event and you just say, when you get a chance to introduce yourself to the whole group, you could say, hey, my name is Betty and I help women find their soulmate. And because I'm new to the group, if there's any women here who are single and would like to find love, I'm happy to offer everyone here a free Find Your Soulmate Now coaching session where we're going to create a crystal clear vision for the kind of man you'd like to attract and the kind of relationship you'd like to have. We'll uncover hidden challenges you might be having with men in dating, and you'll leave the session renewed, re-energized, and inspired to attract the man of your dreams. If you're interested in having one of those sessions with me, just make sure you get me your card and let me know you want one of those sessions before we leave. Now, if you're not new to the group, you could say, since I've been coming to this group for a year, I've decided to offer this. Or just because it's getting close to the holidays, I've decided to offer blah, blah, blah. Or, you can always come up with a reason, and you don't even need a reason. All right, next one, number 4, is public speaking. When I first got started in coaching, I actually got 6 paying clients in my first month as a coach. And I got all my clients because I was asked to give a talk. And my topic wasn't all that hot. It was certainly not, I didn't have a niche market. And I didn't have a really compelling free session offer, but I did offer everybody a free session. And I didn't know how to do free sessions that sell. I didn't know how to actually sign people up for coaching. But I did offer a free session, and I did get 38 people to want to have a session with me. And out of those 38 sessions, I was able to get 6 paying clients. Now, I'm not sharing with you this is a huge success story to be able to get 6 clients, especially because I got 6 low-paying clients. They were all paying $195 a month. Now, it was great because it gave me a great taste for success that wow, people are willing to pay for coaching. But even when I did everything wrong, just because I was doing public speaking, I was able to get a lot of people to want to have sessions with me and get some clients out of it. It was the beginning of my business. If you want to set yourself up as an expert, here's another side advanced technique for you here. A lot of people think that to set yourself up as an expert, you need a PhD. You need to have written a New York Times bestselling book. You need celebrity clients or whatever. But really the best way to set yourself up as an expert is to be able to do 2 things really well. And these 2 things are, number 1, to be able to speak the language of your clients, which is the language of results, which is what we've been talking about, especially when you create a really red hot free session offer, then you're speaking the language of clients and you're get them really excited about what you have to offer. But the thing that clinches it is if you do the second thing, which is to teach people something really valuable, which if I'm doing a good job on this class, you're going to be like, wow, this guy's teaching me some really great stuff. He knows what I'm interested in. I'm interested to learn how to get clients. He knows what my challenges are, which might be, where to find great clients, how to get them to want to have a session with me, how to actually sign them up. He knows what I'm interested in, and he's teaching me some really valuable stuff. He's an expert. I'm hoping that by now you see that I have at least some level of expertise, if not, the highest level of expertise. It's more important than having a PhD or a certificate or any other, external thing that could help. Those other things can be shortcuts. If you're a #1 best-selling author of a book, that's a good shortcut to set yourself up as an expert. But you really need to be able to deliver. And when you can teach people something valuable, it sets you up as an expert, which is one of the reasons why public speaking is so great, because you're already doing those things. And that's why, that makes people want to have sessions with you. And it's one of the reasons why public speaking is one of the best places to get clients. Number 5, deal sites. So deal sites are like Groupon or Living Social, and there's tons of other deal sites, deal of the day sites. One of my students, Diane in Australia, she posted an offer on a deal site, and she took one of those free session templates from my Free Sessions That Sell program, the red hot free session offers, the ones I'm going to give you guys for free later on in this call. She took one of those and she posted it. She partnered with this deal site in Australia. She offered the session for $19, listed it as regular session for $97, and the special deal site deal was $19 for the session. And she had 326 people buy a session with her, and she got to keep half of that money. Deal site kept half, she kept half. So she got, instead of free sessions, she got paid to do these sessions. And she was signing up just under 70% of these people into one-on-one and group coaching programs with her. Obviously she was super excited and understandably a bit overwhelmed doing so many sessions, but she was so happy to go from basically no business to a huge, thriving, successful business practically overnight. And she'd never coached before. Yeah. She wasn't even sure what niche she wanted to pick, but she thought, well, one of the things I teach people is you don't have to get married to a niche market. You just you can date it, see how you like it. So she decided to date a niche, and she posted this with that deal site, and she got, filled up her whole business with clients. Okay, the next strategy, number 6 on the list, is joint venture partners or JVs. Or you might even know of them as strategic alliances or affiliates. One of my students, Mamoon, he was a brand new coach in the Free Sessions That Sell program, and he asked me for advice on his niche. He said he was thinking about doing Quran coaching. And, I had no idea what the heck that meant at the time, but I guess it was, to coach people on how to read the Quran in Arabic. And I was like, I don't know. I have no idea. Is there demand for that? Is that a good niche market? Sometimes there's people ask me questions about, hey, would this make a great niche? And it's clearly, it's an easy no. That's not a niche market, right? And then some are clearly easy yeses. Like, oh yeah, weight loss coaching, dating coaching, business coaching, parenting coaching, career coaching, and on and on. So there's lots of ones that are home runs. There's proven, tested. And then there's some that I'm like, I have no idea. I said, you know what? You should try it out. Test it out, see how it goes. So he decided to do Quran coaching. He didn't have an email list, but he knew somebody who had an email list of people interested in the teachings of the Quran. So he made a deal with that person where he'd split the money from the first month's coaching. If anyone hired him, he would split it 50-50. And the guy said, okay. So Mamoon ended up getting 20 paying clients in his very first month in our Free Sessions That Sell program, just from one JV partner, one person who had an email list of people interested in the kind of coaching that he offers. When you develop these types of friendships with people, instead of getting one client here or there, you develop a relationship with these people who can hand you 10, 20 clients at a time. These people can also help you grow your email list, adding 500 people, 1,000 people, or even thousands of people. JV partners is a hot way to get people on your list and a hot way to get clients. And then finally, number 7 is advertisements. You can run Facebook ads or Google ads or even other kinds of ads to get people to sign up for an intro session. Now, the thing about running ads is usually you have to pay for them. So I would recommend trying some of these other strategies first and prove that you're able to get clients, because then it's really easy to do the math with advertising. So let's say you do 10 intro sessions and you get 3 clients. And if those clients are all paying you $1,000 a month and they all sign up for at least 6 months, so $6,000, $1,000 a month for 6 months, that's $6,000, and 3 clients, 3 times 6,000 is $18,000, right? So if you can do 10 intro sessions and generate $18,000 in coaching, then you can now take that over and say, okay, I'm going to do some Facebook ads. Now, with Facebook ads, maybe you're going to need to do 12 sessions to get 3 clients. Or if you take my Free Sessions That Sell program, maybe, instead of doing 10 sessions and getting 3 clients, maybe you'll do 10 sessions and get 5 or 7 clients out of it, right? But, once you know that you can get clients and you know the value of your clients, then it can be a no-brainer to run Facebook ads, because you know how much money you can be making. Maybe you have a $1,000 a month advertising budget on Facebook ads or Google ads or whatever. And from there, it generates, from that 1,000 a month, maybe that generates, 25 super hot prospects. So you've got to decide for yourself which of these 7 strategies is right for you. But here's something really important to know. You don't have to do all 7. Really, how many do you need to do? Really just one that works really well for you, that you feel comfortable with, that you even enjoy. Do the ones that feel right for you. And if Facebook ads or, if advertising feels like a good fit for you, go for it. Just remember that all these other strategies I shared with you are free or very low cost, networking events or going to seminars and stuff like that to network. There can be some expense there, but most all the other stuff is free or super low cost. So, and if you are going to spend money on Facebook ads, make sure you know how to do intro sessions that actually sign people up and that you're really good at doing that. All right, so everything we've been doing so far, everything we've talked about is designed to do one thing, which is to move people closer to working with you, closer to becoming your client, closer to signing up and paying you money to do the work that we love to do, being able to make those big changes that they want to make in their life and to make, help you achieve the big goals that you have for your coaching business. It's all about getting them into these introductory coaching sessions. And then, as you can imagine, this conversation is really important. The introductory coaching session conversation, it's really important. And when I first started, I had no idea how to have these conversations. It's hard to put a number on it, but I must have lost out on so many clients because I didn't know what I was doing in these intro sessions. And what I was told was just to give sample sessions of coaching. So I did. The first 38 sessions, I'd do sample sessions, sample coaching. I'd pull out this wheel of life where, all these different areas of life, and I'd have people rate themselves on a scale of 0 to 10. Like, where are you on your health? Where are you in spirituality? Where are you in your creativity and fun? Where are you in your love, in your relationships? Where, all these things, and then we'd have them pick one out, and I'd just do some coaching with them on it. And then at the end, hope they would want to work with me. And I wasn't getting very many clients from this. And I was, it made me just feel like, well, maybe I'm not that good of a coach because, boy, if I was doing these sessions and I was coaching them really well, then they should want more. But unfortunately, that's just not the way it really works. And the other thing about doing these intro sessions was I just felt really uncomfortable with how do you get people to actually sign up without feeling salesy or pushy or weird or, talking about the money felt weird. Asking for the sale. I remember that whole, people would say, oh, you got to ask for the sale. Like, what does that mean? How do you do that? What do you say? So I would try all kinds of different things. And sometimes I just felt so uncomfortable. And so did the prospective client. I didn't want them to feel that way. And I didn't want to feel that way. I wanted it to just be normal and natural and conversational and comfortable. A lot of it was really just this. If I had this figured out in the early days, man, I could have gotten so many more clients. I could have had so much success, so much faster. I could have helped so many more people. But because I didn't have this one piece of the puzzle figured out, it was really frustrating for me. And I almost quit so many times. I just felt like I was born to do this coaching stuff. And the idea of doing something different just didn't feel right to me. Especially after reading in a great book I'm sure you've heard of or maybe even read. It's called The Prophet by Khalil Gibran. One of the things he teaches there is it's better to, basically it's like if you're doing something you don't love, if you're baking bread and you don't love being a baker, you're baking a bitter bread. If you are making clothes and you're, have bitterness in your heart, you don't enjoy the work, you're not going to make the greatest, great clothes. Basically, it was it's better to be a beggar than to just do something, crappy for a living. Anyway, I remember reading that and I just felt like, man, I've got to stick with this coaching thing. I just feel like it's what I'm born to do. It's what I want to do. It's what I'm meant to do. I love helping people. And if there's a way I can actually make money doing it, I've got to figure this out. And I saw that, other people, there was other coaches out there that were making some money, or at least seemed to be, right? I had hope. And eventually over time, I figured this whole system out of how to have a really successful coaching business. And the linchpin of it all was how to do these intro sessions in a way that's normal, that's natural, that's conversational, that's comfortable, and that gets clients to absolutely want to work with you. And so I've developed this into a system for how to sign up clients called Free Sessions That Sell, the client sign-up system. Would you guys like to hear a little bit about it? Awesome. And, one of the things about this is as I'm sharing about the program, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the secrets to getting clients. So whether you decide to join me in the program or not, you're going to learn more about how to do these intro sessions just from me explaining the pieces of the program, because the pieces of the program are the things that you need to do during your intro session. And as I fine-tuned my intro sessions, I started raising my coaching fees as well. I started off at just $195 a month, which, nowadays is just so low. And, eventually got up to $500 a month, $700 a month, $1,000 a month. Now I have clients paying me $100,000 just to work with me for a single day. I know that may seem crazy. Frankly, it's hard for me to believe as well because, I started off, as I mentioned, as a kid, on food stamps and special lunch programs and welfare and all that stuff. So growing up, to me, that $195 I was originally charging as a coach, that felt like a lot of money for people to afford. So the idea that people will pay $100,000 just to work with me for a day is pretty amazing. And you know what? I'm sure my fees are going to keep going up from here, because one thing I know is that no matter how much you charge for coaching, there's going to be people who can't afford it. And no matter how much you charge for coaching, there's people who can. And when I first actually started helping other coaches get clients, people would ask me, how much should you start off charging? And I would say, maybe $300 a month, because that's just what other coaches were charging. And now, as I've grown my business and, my fees have gone up, and I just see the value of coaching so strongly, people don't pay for coaching, they pay for results. And so if you can help people get results, people are willing to pay a ton of money for that. And the more people pay, the more they pay attention. The better of a client they are, the more they show up for their sessions, the more they'll do the work, the more fun they are to work with. So it's awesome to get high paying clients. So now I recommend, if you're a new coach starting out, or if you're not there yet, if you're charging less than $1,000 a month, I recommend upping your fees to $1,000 a month. And if you're new to coaching, if you're new and just starting out, I still recommend charging $1,000 per month and signing clients up for 6 months at a time or more. And so, if you get a client signing up for 6 months at $1,000 a month, that's a $6,000 sale. That's $6,000 of income. Now, maybe you have them full pay for those 6 months up front, and you give them a discount. Maybe they sign up at $4,995 for 6 months paid in full up front. So one client could be worth $5,000 or more. And how much, if your goal is to make $100,000 a year, how many of these clients do you need to make how many $5,000 clients do you need to make $100,000 a year? 20. 20 times 5,000 equals 100,000. And if you do some, deeper, longer term coaching where you sign people up for a year, then you need 9 clients paying you $1,000 a month for 12 months to make over $100,000 a year. That's what's so awesome about coaching, is you don't really need a ton of clients. You don't need all those ways of generating leads. You only need a few. If you just take a couple of these strategies and run with them, if you just do some Facebook ads, or you just do public speaking or networking, you just get a handful of intro sessions. If you use the system that I teach for getting clients and actually doing these intro sessions, you just get a handful of these intro sessions, every month. You can fill up your whole business, in just a matter of a few months. I want to share with you, all the details for what's in Free Sessions That Sell, because frankly, I think it could really help for you. If you've found anything I've taught so far to be valuable, you can only imagine what's in my program. Again, I want you to make $100,000 or even $250,000 a year in your business, and I'd like you to do it as quickly as possible. And I know Free Sessions That Sell can help you do that. So let me share with you the secrets of what's in Free Sessions That Sell. So the Free Sessions That Sell, there are 5 steps. There's 5 things we need to do during an intro session to get people to hire you. So step 1 is you need to be able to gain rapport with your potential client. Not just gain rapport, but to super speed the trust, right? We want to help you build trust with people and keep that trust throughout the entire intro session. So I'm going to teach you how to do that in module 1 of Free Sessions That Sell. And then the second step, you need to help elicit their desires. You need to be able to find out what it is they most want, what they most are hungry for, what they're passionate about, what their big goals are, what their dreams are. And you need to help them really feel it and get in touch with those feelings of having what it is they want. And then you need, step 3, you need to help uncover the hidden challenges. And by the way, this all goes very well with those free session offers, those red hot free session offers, because we actually deliver what we promise in those free session offers, okay? Step 3 is to uncover those hidden challenges, the things that are keeping them from already having the results they want. Why don't they have what they want already? What's slowing them down? What's standing in their way? What's stopping them? We need to figure out what that is, because ultimately the reason people hire you is going to be because they want to achieve those big goals and dreams, and they need help overcoming these challenges that are standing in their way. That's why people are going to hire you. But from there, that's not enough. You need to be able to explain your coaching in a way that is going to make people see that what you do is going to help them get what they want, and it's going to help them overcome those challenges and help them get what they want. And step 4, I show you how to explain your coaching in a way that makes sense, that makes people totally understand coaching. I don't know if you've ever experienced it, but in the early days of my coaching, I would try to explain to my friends or family what coaching was, and I would just get really confused looks, right? But when you explain coaching in this way, you'll get people who maybe didn't understand what coaching was before, but now they get it. Not only your friends and family will they get it, but if you take them through Free Sessions That Sell, which would be a great practice to do so anyway, just practice with some friends and family. But I've had many of my students report that their friends and family who in the past didn't get what they do, not only now do they get it, but they've actually hired them just by taking them through free sessions that sell. So step 4 is really important. And finally, step 5, you may need to coach them on their decision. Now, some people, step 5 might just be, it's really coach them on their decision and collect the money, right? Now, some people, you might just collect the money because they're ready to give you their credit card and sign right up. But this is really critical because 2 things. Number 1 is sometimes you might need to coach them on their decision, right? There might be a part of them that really wants to move forward, but a part of them that's a little scared, right? Could be a big investment for them. So I'm going to share with you how to coach them on the decision, how to talk them through it, how to help, not talk them into it, because that's not our job. We're not trying to talk them into getting coaching. To me, this is, this is one of the modules, but it's not one of the steps, but it's one of the modules, which is the mindset of highly successful coaches. And part of my mindset when I'm doing intro sessions is that I want them to get the coaching for what it's going to do for them far more than what it will do for me to get another client. If I get another client, I'll make more money. Yay, that's awesome. But what's even better is how it's going to change their life. So I really want them to get the coaching, but I really want them to get it for them, not for me, not because I just want to make money. So I'm never trying to talk clients into signing up. So step 5 is coach them on the decision and collect the money. So if you want to have a successful coaching business, it really comes down to this. Everything that I've learned, that I've shared on this call so far, it really comes down to this. It comes down to doing these introductory coaching sessions. And that's why I developed my free sessions that sell, the client sign-up system. It's why I developed this course. Everything comes down to this critical conversation that you have with someone. It's the difference between them walking away and not getting this life-changing, powerful experience called coaching and them totally changing their life. And, I'm such a fan of coaching because coaching completely changed my life. Years ago, I was miserable in a job I hated. I had started a business that was going nowhere. I was in a relationship that wasn't working. I was out of shape, and I hired a coach. And 9 months later, we had turned everything around. I was in a better relationship. I was in better shape. I had quit that job. I was working for myself full time. And even though I got out of that relationship that wasn't working, I ended up being single for a while. I ended up hiring another coach that helped me work through some of my inner game stuff about relationships. And then I met my wife. And that's why I'm such a big fan of coaching. I believe that coaching is the most powerful force for change on earth. And when you're having one of these introductory coaching sessions with somebody, you have an opportunity, their whole destiny is in your hands, basically, because if you can do a great intro session and sign them up for coaching, their whole life can change. And you obviously get to grow your business and generate more money. And, but if you don't sign them up, then where are they going to be? And who knows where I would have been if I didn't end up hiring my coach, I don't know, how much longer I would have stayed at that job, whether I would have stayed in that relationship, even though it wasn't working or, whether I would have actually ever gotten myself back in shape. Who knows what my life would be? I don't know. But what I do know is I thank God every day for those coaches, and I thank God for coaching. I think it's one of the greatest businesses you could ever have because you get to do something that you love. You get to make a big difference. And you can get rewarded handsomely for it. You can make, people will pay big money for coaching if you can help them get results. So what would it be worth to you if you could get, one client in the next 7 to 10 days? What's one client worth to you? It could be worth, if you, follow my advice, then, it could be worth $5,000 or $6,000, right? And what would 10 clients be worth to you? How much time, energy, and money would it save you to know exactly what to do and what to say during an introductory coaching session that gets clients to sign up right on the spot? What if you had a simple system that creates immense value for clients and at the same time, without any real effort on your part, naturally leads them to wanting to work with you and hire you? What would that be worth? Okay, so here's what's in free sessions that sell, the client sign-up system. First of all, you get the script. You get the script, which is like the skeleton for what to say and do during your introductory coaching session that gets clients to sign up right on the spot. And then I take you in-depth training so that you know all the thinking that goes into the questions and maybe the follow-up questions that you might want to ask as you're doing these intro sessions. So you get the script, and then you get all the video training and the transcripts and audio, so you can either listen or you can watch or you can read to learn how to do these intro sessions, all those modules that we talked about already, which are the steps for how to do those intro sessions, plus training on how to get more introductory sessions in the first place. You'll also get access to our very active invite-only free sessions that sell Facebook group. So you'll be able to connect with lots of other great coaches and get practice buddies to practice free sessions that sell with each other. And it can be really inspiring because people are posting all the time about their successes that they're having with doing free sessions that sell and getting clients. Terry went through the program, started using free sessions that sell, started seeing results really quickly. And here's what Terry posted inside the Facebook group. Yeah, baby, got my first client with free sessions that sell. What a weight off my shoulders. I'm super pumped up and can't wait to have my next session. Gerardo posted in the Facebook group too, said, wow, 2 more sessions, 3 more clients. I had 1 session with the husband and wife and they both hired me. Thanks again, Christian. Wow. Getting 3 clients from 2 sessions. That is pretty awesome. And inside the community, I see story after story of new coaches or even successful coaches just getting even more success using the free sessions that sell system. It's really awesome to see. And when you join free sessions that sell today, you'll also get recordings of actual introductory coaching sessions that I've done where clients signed up for coaching for $12,000 up to $60,000 coaching packages. You'll hear free sessions that sell in action, and you'll discover subtle nuances that will skyrocket your conversions. You'll hear exactly how to overcome objections without putting any pressure on clients. And you'll also get the free sessions that sell role play video. So I had 2 students on stage at one of my live events where they practiced free sessions that sell with each other on stage in front of everyone. And you could actually see as the coach was asking questions, whether the client was getting pulled in more and wanting to work with them, or maybe just kind of drifting off, or even putting up their defenses and feeling like, ooh, there's something funky's going on here. And what was great was that because I was there and I was watching it, I could actually point out, what the coach said or did that made that change. So you get to see a lot of the subtle nuances that keep clients feeling open and connected and feeling like you're their coach and you're coaching them versus, anything you might do that might make them close down and feel like you're trying to sell to them. I've had so many people say that role play video, it was a game changer for them. I've actually had people tell me that was one of the best ways to learn free sessions that sell was just simply by watching that. So the bottom line is you're going to have everything you need to be really good at doing introductory coaching sessions. Really everything you need in order to be able to do those 3 steps. Have clients hear about you, have a session with you, get people going crazy to want to have a session with you, get lots of people lined up to have sessions with you. And then, of course, the most important part, how to do those intro sessions in a way that gets people to sign up right on the spot, give you their credit card, sign up, become a client, pay you, and schedule their very first session with you, their first regular session after they become a client, so that you can be coaching them for 6 months or a year, helping them change their life, and you being able to grow your business. So at this point, you might be thinking, well, what's the investment? What does it cost? And really, free sessions that sell doesn't cost anything. There is an investment, but it doesn't cost anything because it actually gets you clients and makes you money. So there is an investment, but when you think about the value of even just one client, if you can get one client and you can make $5,000, if you get 10 clients, you can make $100,000. The sky's the limit to what you can earn. And most programs will say results not typical, and there's definitely work involved. You're going to have to, roll up your sleeves and dig in. And if you don't, if you don't study the program, if you don't take action, you certainly won't get results. But if you do take action, results are very typical, that you'll get clients and make money. I've been sharing all these Facebook posts from people inside the program who are getting clients one after another. When you think about the investment, it doesn't cost you money, it makes you money. Now, the price of free sessions that sell, the amount we charge for it, is $5,000. And if you decide to go for it right on this call today, I've got special pricing and special bonuses. So here's the scoop. If you'd like to get free sessions that sell and get all these incredible bonuses and be a part of this incredible program and be a part of this incredible community, I would love to have you on board. So here's where I want you to go to get registered. I want you to go to www.getcoachingclients.com. www.getcoachingclients.com. If you can get one client, it pays for the program. And by the way, I mentioned that if you register right now, not only are you going to get these incredible bonuses, but I'm going to give you incredible savings. So instead of the $5,000 investment, when you sign up for free sessions that sell today, the investment is just one payment of $1,997. And we have an incredible payment plan that makes it even easier to get started today. So go to www.getcoachingclients.com. GET, that's get, coaching, COACHING, clients, CLIENTS.com. And you'll be able to get yourself registered right now. You'll be able to see the payment plan. You'll be able to see the details on our 60-day Get Clients guarantee. You're absolutely guaranteed to get clients. Most everybody gets clients. Really, it's just a matter of if you study and apply it, you're going to get clients. That's all there is to it. Again, go to www.getcoachingclients.com. So the special bonuses, I mentioned that one of the critical success factors for having a successful coaching business was actually the ability to help clients get results. So you need to be able to help clients get results. And so I've developed an incredible coach training and certification program called Rapid Coaching Academy. And this program we sell for $2,000 by itself. But for folks who decide to join today, you're going to get this $2,000 coach training and certification program for free. So you can get certified as a coach and you'll learn how to do the 5-step client breakthrough coaching system. And those 5 steps are to help clients clarify their vision and direction, help clients strategize their actions, help clients upgrade their skills, help clients optimize their environment, and help clients master their psychology. Those are the 5 domains of success. Those are the things that we need. So these are the things that I'll teach you how to coach your clients to do. And this is applicable to any type of coaching. Even successful people still have doubts and fears and stuff they need to work through, limiting beliefs and things they need to work through. You're going to get this coach training and certification program for free. And if you're already a coach, if you've already taken training, these extra tools that you'll be able to add to your tool belt will help you have even more confidence and be able to make an even bigger impact on your clients. After sharing with people the success of my client Diane from Australia, who got 326 people to pay $19 to have an introductory coaching session by using a deal site, a lot of my students started reaching out to deal sites to do the same thing. And over time, we started noticing what were the best sites to partner with. Sometimes some coaches got rejected. And so we figured out some of the secrets that got deals to go through to the deal sites. And so I ended up creating a standalone program called Get Clients from Deal Sites. And we sell that program for $1,000. But for folks who decide to go for it and sign up today for free sessions that sell, you're also going to get Clients from Deal Sites, $1,000 value at no extra charge. One of the other things that a lot of times coaches want to do is group coaching. Not only just coaching people one-on-one, but coaching people in groups. And group coaching can make you even more money by charging less. So you can get maybe the folks who can't afford to sign up for your $1,000 a month coaching could afford to pay maybe $300 a month or $400 or $500 a month, and you could put them into your group coaching program. And so you could make even more money because even though you're charging less, if you have, let's say, 5 people paying you $500 a month, that's $2,500 a month, which, if you do 2 90-minute sessions a month, then you could be making even more money per hour doing group coaching than one-on-one coaching. And you don't have to stop at 5. You could have 10 people in your group coaching program all paying $500 a month, and that'd be $5,000 a month from one group program. So I created a program teaching all my best secrets for how to actually facilitate group coaching and how to fill your group coaching programs. And that program is called Group Coaching Goldmine. And that's a program we sell for $1,000, but we're going to be giving that to you at no extra charge. Another awesome bonus for folks who decide to go for it on our call today and get signed up for free sessions that sell. I'll also be sharing with you the #1 most in-depth marketing program for coaches. It's called Client Attraction and Money Making Mastery. And we sell this program by itself for $5,000. And not only is it pretty much everything you could need to know to grow your coaching business, it also includes loads of done-for-you marketing materials and marketing templates to make all of your marketing a breeze. We have done-for-you marketing materials for all sorts of different things you might want to do. If you want to do public speaking, or you want to know what to put on your business card that will attract more clients, we have templates for that. We have done-for-you marketing materials for those things, done-for-you marketing materials for what to put on your website, and the list goes on and on. It's the most in-depth and complete marketing program, I think, on planet Earth, definitely for coaches. And we charge $5,000 for this. But for those of you who decide to go for it right now during this call, you're going to get Client Attraction and Money Making Mastery for free. And finally, I mentioned at the beginning of the call that to me, getting started in coaching was really the ticket to the big time, because I believe coaching is just one piece of what I would call a coaching business empire, where you might have your own best-selling books. You might do your own live events. You might build your own coaching team and have people doing the coaching for you. Maybe even people signing up the clients for you. We have a sales team and a coaching team as part of my business. And you might want to also create your own online training programs, your own programs where you teach people things and they buy info products from you, or you do big product launches and all that sort of stuff. And so I have a live event coming up where I'm going to be teaching all of my best secrets for how to build that empire. So if you have an even bigger vision for what you'd like your business to look like beyond just, a coaching business, to create your own coaching business empire, then I would love to have you as my special guest to attend Coaching Business Empire later this year. And what else? I'm going to go one step further, and I'm going to give you a special guest ticket so you can bring a guest, because I found that, if you can get your spouse on board, if you're married, or if you have a friend, one of the things I mentioned is that having a powerful, supportive environment is really helpful for success. So if you have a business partner or a friend or your spouse that you would like to bring with, you can actually bring them with. So I'm going to give you 2 tickets to Coaching Business Empire. Each ticket is a $5,000 value, so that's an extra $10,000 worth of value. And if you add up all of these bonuses, so 2 tickets to Coaching Business Empire for $10,000, Client Attraction and Money Making Mastery for $5,000, so that's $15,000. Get clients from DealSite, that's another $1,000. Now we're at $16,000. Rapid Coaching Academy, that's $2,000 value. Now we're at $17,000. Plus, obviously, free sessions that sell and all the great stuff that comes with that. I'm going to share with you a couple more posts from the Free Sessions That Sell Facebook group. Here's one from Twee, and it says, it's officially time to celebrate credit cards swiped and money in the bank. 2 clients at $1,000 per month each, and 2 new clients at $1,250 per month each in the last 3 weeks. That is amazing. Students are constantly posting their awesome news in our Facebook community. Kim posted, new client alert, just got a new client. So doing the happy dance, 6-month full pay at $5,000. Awesome. Congratulations, Kim. Michelle posted, woohoo, just signed up a new client at $1,250 a month, 4th one at that rate, and 1 other client at $1,500 for a half-day immersion. I would love for you to be able to share your own success story inside our Facebook group. I can't wait to see it. Now, while people are going over there and checking it out and hopefully getting registered, I want to also answer some of the common questions I hear from people all the time who are thinking about joining Free Sessions That Sell. If you're thinking, how do I know if this program is right for me? If you're ready to change the world with your coaching and you just need the right tools, systems, and strategies to start signing up clients, this program is for you. If you want to stop living by trial and error and get a proven system built by someone who's already done the heavy lifting, this program is for you. If you want the specific time-tested scripts and emails that will land you more high-paying clients, this program is for you. If you want more time, freedom, and space to live the kind of life you want, this program is for you. If you're ready to move your business forward with a step-by-step system, this program is for you. If you want all the small details to stop being overwhelming and you get back to the big vision, the big why of your business, this program is for you. If you want to connect with and learn from other coaches, consultants, and difference makers, this program is for you. If you're ready to have an income-producing coaching business built on a repeatable and reliable process, Free Sessions That Sell is absolutely 100% for you. Now, if you're still wondering, what specifically will I learn from this course? You're going to learn to speak the language of clients so you can actually reach them and help them. You'll understand how to get clients to invest in your coaching without ever feeling salesy or pushy. You'll get the exact steps you need to take to sign up more clients today. You'll discover the subtle technique shifts that will take your prospective clients from maybe, or I'll think about it, to yes, absolutely, I'm ready to sign up. Here's my credit card. Now, what makes this program unique from all the other coaching programs out there? While you may have heard about or even taken coach training programs, you might not actually know how to do one of the most critical jobs of a coach, which is to get clients. Now you need to find the clients, and you need to have that all-important first conversation with them, the conversation that turns potential clients into paying clients. Free Sessions That Sell teaches the psychology behind what motivates people, what's blocking them, what's standing in their way, and how to talk to them in a way that shows them the value of your coaching. Next question, how exactly do I access the program once I join? Once you go to www.getcoachingclients.com, you get yourself signed up for Free Sessions That Sell. You'll be sent instructions on how to access the member portal. Once you log in, you'll see all the programs you have access to, including Free Sessions That Sell and all the bonus programs. On each course page, you can watch the training videos, listen to the audio, or even download the audio to take it with you on the go to listen to later. Next question I have is, do I have to complete the course within a certain amount of time? There are no time limits with Free Sessions That Sell. You'll have lifetime access to the entire program, and you can take as long as you'd like to go through it. We might recommend going through the course right away so that you can start getting clients immediately, but the pace is really up to you. Another question that people have is, I'd love to become a certified coach. Can you help? Yes, that's why we're including as a bonus the Rapid Coaching Academy Coach Training and Certification Program, our elite coach training program that ensures your coaching is worth higher than average fees that you'll be charging. It's a $2,000 value and gives you an easy, clear, powerful way to structure your coaching sessions so you always know exactly what to do and say to help your clients experience breakthrough after breakthrough. Then when you're ready, you can schedule your Rapid Coaching Academy certification test, and we don't charge any extra for the test either. Let me just say this. The best way to become great at coaching is to actually work with paying clients. So we recommend using Free Sessions That Sell hand in hand with Rapid Coaching Academy. So if you're learning coaching, the best way to learn how to coach is actually by coaching paying clients. Another question that a lot of people have is, is this going to work in my niche market? Is this going to work in my country? Is this going to work in Europe? Does this work in Asia? Does this work, in South America? Does it work in Antarctica? What I've found is that we have people in countries all over the world, on every continent, in all sorts of different cultures. And in every case, Free Sessions That Sell works across cultures, across languages. Obviously, you're going to, if your clients are in a language other than English, you're going to have to speak to them in their language. But it works in all different languages, all different cultures, all different niche markets. Healers are using it. Business consultants are using Free Sessions That Sell. Coaches of all types, relationship coaches, health coaches, dating coaches, parenting coaches, really all sorts of different niche markets. This works for getting clients. Another question people have is, if I buy the program now, can I start it later? Because maybe right now it's not the right time to jump, to start studying it because you've got some other things, but that this is a great opportunity. You want to jump in because you don't want to miss out. Well, then, absolutely. You can take as long as you want to study it, start whenever you want, and you have lifetime access to the program. If I buy the program and it's not right for me, can I return it? We have a 100% 60-day get clients guarantee. My team and I are so committed to seeing you get lots of high-paying clients that if you study the training, do the coursework, and implement my system, and for some reason you don't get clients, we're so committed to your success that we'll give you the extra support that you would need to get clients. If you still don't get clients, then I don't deserve your money, and I will happily give you a refund. Another question people ask is, what if I don't have a niche yet? Well, we actually have another bonus program inside Free Sessions That Sell, and you're going to be blown away by how much else you'll get, because I believe in over-delivering and really surprising and delighting my clients. So I didn't really want to reveal this one, but because this is a question that people might have, I figured I should mention it. We have another training called Discover Your Perfect Niche that will help you figure out what is the best coaching niche for you. And even while you're figuring out the best coaching niche for you, you can still be getting paying clients, even if you don't have a niche. You can get clients with no niche market. But if you want to figure out what's the best niche for you, we have that training. It's another $1,000 value training, Discover Your Perfect Niche. All right, so that was a lot of the common questions. Now, again, at this point, people are usually saying, hey, can you say that URL one more time to get registered? It's www.getcoachingclients.com. Now, here's the scoop. One of the things that I teach in Free Sessions That Sell is that we want to help our clients make a decision. So it doesn't matter if the client says yes or the client says no. What really matters is that they make a decision. And I want to model that for you as well. I want to help you make a decision to join me in Free Sessions That Sell or not. It's okay either way. One extra sale of Free Sessions That Sell for me, it's not going to make a big difference. Our business does millions of dollars a year. One extra sale of $19.97, I'm grateful for the sale. But one sale, if you were to invest in Free Sessions That Sell, it could change your life. So if you invest in Free Sessions That Sell, it's not going to change my life. But if you invest in Free Sessions That Sell, it could absolutely change your life. It could change the course of your life, your destiny, your business. One of my students was a personal trainer, and she was working her butt off all day long, every day, and, not making very much money. And she joined Free Sessions That Sell, and she generated $10,000 in her very first month as a weight loss coach. So she shifted from doing personal training, where she was actually working out with people all day, every day, and not making very much money, to making $10,000 in her first month. And that was Jen in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So your life can change, and her life has absolutely changed, because of that. And your life can absolutely change too. And I want your life to change. I want your business to change. I want absolutely raving success for you. So let me just close this out by asking you a couple questions. Are you generating enough coaching leads? Are enough people eager to have a session with you? Are you getting lots of people to sign up for introductory sessions? Are you confident in your coaching? Do you sign up clients with ease from your free sessions? If you didn't answer yes to all these questions, then I really recommend that you invest in yourself, and you owe it to yourself to check out Free Sessions That Sell. See how well it works for you. It's a really powerful program. I know you're going to love it, and it can make a big impact on the results that you get and your ability to help your clients and help your clients get the results they want. Go to www.getcoachingclients.com right now to sign up. You'll feel like you hit the jackpot by joining Free Sessions That Sell. That's how most people feel, and I know you're going to feel the same way. So go to www.getcoachingclients.com. So finally, let me just leave you with this. All around the world right now, there are people who are struggling to make changes. People who want to find love, who are single and lonely and trying to get into a relationship, but things just aren't clicking like they weren't for me until I hired a coach. There's people who want to lose weight, and they've tried diets and all sorts of different plans, but they really need somebody to hold their hand and guide them, every step of the way. There's people who are, their parents and their kids are driving them crazy, and they don't know how to raise well-behaved, great kids. There's people who have started businesses that are going nowhere, and they really need help, which is where I was years ago before I hired my very first coach. There's salespeople who are struggling to grow their sales. There's people who have a job they hate and they wish they could find a career that they love. All over the world, there's people who want to make changes, but they're stuck and they need your help. My mantra is, people need our help. Let's get people coached. And the only way to really reach them is to get a proven system, to have a proven system that you can follow step by step that gets you all the clients that you want. And that's what I have for you. That's what I'm sharing with you here. This is your ticket to a successful coaching business and potentially even building a coaching business empire. If you decide to join me and come to my live event, Coaching Business Empire. I've put together an incredible package for you. I hope you decide to just go for it. Again, it comes with our 60-day Get Clients guarantee. You've got nothing to lose and lots of clients and money to gain and fun to have, growing your business and having clients and working with amazing clients. There's so much incredible value here for you. This, I think, is going to be one of the single greatest investments you'll have ever made in your business and maybe in your life. I implore you to go to www.getcoachingclients. Pick whether you want to do the full pay for $19.97 or whether you want to do the payment plan. Whichever option you choose, get yourself registered now. I can't wait to see you inside the program. I look forward to meeting you at one of our live events. And remember, people need our help. Let's get people coached. Take care. Thanks so much for being here. God bless.